Miami. I'm Robin Hicks. It's great to be here. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting small comedians like myself. But guys, 4 inches is average, I swear, okay? It's not that small, but I really do appreciate the support. You know, I'd get kind of nervous. It's scary talking to people. I get really nervous, you know. I used to do that thing where you'd imagine the audience in their underwear, you know. It worked for me pretty well until I had to give a eulogy at my grandma's funeral, you know. It's just there at her funeral like, yeah, you know, grandma, she was always saggy. I mean happy. She would've laughed at that joke, but anyway, nice thought. Well, it's a scary world, you know? Most things are scary. A lot of things scare me, actually, you know? People scare me. I'm not scary, though. I'm not a scary guy. Actually, I've recently been going to therapy, is what I tell women, so they trust me. No, I have been going, but it's weird, because every time I go, after every session, my therapist, she always has good news and bad news. After every session, she'll be like, well, Mr. Hicks, I have good news and bad news. Good news is, we found the source of your problem. Bad news is, it's you. The other month, my therapist recommended that I get a new hobby, because I guess excessive drinking isn't a hobby. She goes, Mr. Hicks, good news and bad news. Good news is, you get to find a new hobby. Bad news is, you're an alcoholic. Which I don't necessarily agree with, because alcoholics do not run in my family. They drive, but that's good. I like that one. How you doing, man? What do you do for work?
I work in entertainment.
Oh, entertainment. Ooh, very vague. I'm assuming you're a stripper?
No, I make movies.
Oh, movies. Oh. So porn. Cool. Okay. Nice. Porn's good. You make good porn? Porn's good. Nice. Yeah, therapy isn't the only thing I'm doing to better myself. I actually recently stopped smoking weed. I didn't quit or anything. I'm not a quitter. I'll be back, you know. I just stopped for the time being. Or as they say in Spanish, tambien. I love smoking weed with my friends, but now that I've stopped, I realize how dumb my friends are while high. You know, like just getting their attention is hard, you know? I'll be like, hey Cameron. Cam, huh? Dude, are you fucking Beetlejuice or something? What is that? No, I do have a girlfriend though. She's great. You wouldn't know her. She goes to a different school, but she is awesome. I like her. She does do this one thing though, where instead of telling me what's wrong with her, she just does the sigh thing. You know, like instead of telling me what's wrong, she just goes. You know, like, and every time she does that, like, you know that you have to ask what's wrong, but sometimes she's on the other end of the couch and TV's a little loud, so you kind of try to ignore it, but then you can't even do that because then they'll just come back with like a louder sigh, you know, they'll just be like, and then you can't ignore that, you know, even the dog gets up and leaves the room like, dude, that's all you, bro, like I'm not messing with that. You know, like that, and now I have to ask what's wrong, and she's one, you know, like that's not fair, like I can't use that tactic in any other scenario, you know, like, You see, like none of you asked what's wrong. That's exactly my point, you know. Because now I'm just a desperate guy in a room full of people asking for attention that I don't even deserve. Who's there? You ever have someone say that you were in their dream, but when you ask them what they were doing, they don't say sex? Let me reiterate the question.
You ever have someone waste your fucking time?